Welcome to Season 9 of
Look Who's Blogging!
Hello Bloggineers! Today we're checking out Cabrillo National Monument in San Diego. First, we're going to do the Junior Ranger program. Because of the pandemic, they don't have the actual stamp that you can do yourself, so we're going to take our passport and just pick up one of these slips of paper. We'll probably just glue this to our passport when we get home.
Give you a pencil, I promise to help protect national parks.
I promise to help protect national parks.
So that kids in the future can enjoy them too.
So that kids in the future can enjoy them too.
Perfect.
A lot of these aircrafts are named after animals. Stop.
This guide shows all the landmarks that we can see in front of us. For example, here's downtown San Diego with all the skyscrapers. There's many mountains over here. And one of the coolest things, I think, is that you can see Mexico in the distance, somewhere over there. There's the border. In 1542, Juan Rodriguez Cabrillo and his crew became the first Europeans to set foot on the west coast of the United States. And people are not sure where exactly they first set foot, but it could have been Ballast Point, which is that long finger peninsula over there. Here's a statue of Cabrillo. He was the first person to settle onto the west coast, so I suppose he's like the west coast equivalent of Christopher Columbus, right? Right? We're going to hike to the lighthouse up there. Here is San Diego's first lighthouse, which is located 400 feet above sea level, and ships can see the light of the lighthouse from up to 39 miles away. This lighthouse operated from 1855 to 1891. Here's a little kitchen garden, which has arugula, onion plants, lavender, thyme, sage, kale, and many other greens. This garden was for the people who lived here in the lighthouse. Inside this building, we could have seen one of the lighthouse light bulbs, but unfortunately, the pandemic closes everything, so we cannot go inside.
Oh, I can see the light bulb.
Oh yeah, but you can still see it here. It's kind of like, there's like spikes. There's actually two light bulbs. The one on the left is it's big, but it's kind of small-ish. And one on the right is like 2 times the size of it.
And also you can see the light bulb up in the lighthouse from here.
There's a lot of battleships and submarines for the military around the San Diego Bay Area. So, of course, there's a military history exhibit, I think with stuff during World War II, but it's closed again because of the pandemic.
Wow! This right here.
Oh, wow.
It's a great view. Just don't fall.
We're at the coast and we can see the Pacific Ocean now. We're heading towards the tide pools, which I think is the main attraction of Cabrillo National Monument.
Over here is a sign that tells you to leave the shells behind so that hermit crabs can find them for their new home. then we could see we can look for some rocks with some intertidal creatures, but since it's high tide, we can't do that. There's a seashell. Nice. Okay, the waves are really getting high tide.
That is all for the tidal pool. We came at high tide, so there wasn't much to see. The only shell we found is this one, which is a nice cute shell. There's also some seaweed and flies, but I wish we saw like sea stars and stuff like that. We've just exited the National Monument, and there's a cemetery right outside. I think it might be for the military, like people who died while doing service. Overall, Cabrillo National Monument was pretty good. I liked the tide pool, even though it was high tide, but I'm sure low tide would be even better. Brother, what was your favorite place?
My favorite place was either the tide pool or the lighthouse. The lighthouse was cool. How
it was used to guide ships, and the ships can see it from like 30 some miles away.
And also the hike was good.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's say that again.
And also the hike was good.
Yes, and there's a lot of vista spots where you can see downtown San Diego and the ocean and the bay. And pro tip, come early, because as we were exiting, there was a line of cars that was probably a 30 or 40 minute wait to get in. But when we first came, we only had to wait for 30 seconds. So yeah, come early.
Yeah, 30 seconds. That's all.
That's
out of 30 minutes.
Okay, we'll see you later.
Bye.
1, 2, 3, cheese.
This